shoot. Right. Shoot. Right.
Oh, why am I so bad at this? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into the bizarre world of Space Channel 5. Let me preempt this video by saying that most of my commentaries, in fact all of my commentaries, are recorded live as I'm playing a video game, but I couldn't do it for this game. I tried, and I failed bad. I'm going to preempt this entire video by saying I suck at this game. This is the worst video game for me that I think I might have ever played. I would say that I am borderline mentally challenged while I was playing this game. It was horrible. So, if you're a fan of Space Channel 5, I'm warning you right now, if you're hoping to see some great gameplay, you're going to be sorely disappointed. This is going to be a shorter video because I just found the game so unplayable for myself that there was just no point in sort of subjecting you guys to a long amount of watching me fail. So this game revolves around a funky space... This is directly from Wikipedia, by the way. The game revolves around a funky space reporter, Lala, as she grooves to rescue hostages and stop the enemy. Lala is a space news reporter armed with two guns that fire groove energy. Plus, she has a microphone, obviously. And as you do well in the game, you develop a bigger and bigger posse. We will not be seeing a posse in my playthrough here. It's kind of like a flash mob with a desire to kill aliens. I have no idea, by the way, what's going on in this cutscene. Your guess is as good as mine. But again, we're not going to see that flash mob because I'm so bad at this game. In this game, the premise is aliens have kidnapped people and are forcing them to dance. And somehow that's news that's so big that it necessitates Space Channel 5 getting involved, which is not some kind of intergalactic task force. It is literally just a news reporter who reports to Space Channel 5, ooh la la. So here the aliens are coming down to Earth to Spaceport at 6:45 p.m. I don't know why the time is relevant, but it is, I guess. They're going to come down and start abducting people. The aliens look like little sort of Teletubby Easter bunnies or something. I don't know. I don't know what they are, but I guess they like to see people dance. It is their only desire. And here we have a little alien, a ship within a ship within a ship. It's kind of like a Troika doll thing going on here. The aliens, they travel in style. They have ships for their ships. It's like that old show where he's like, yo dog, I heard you liked fish tanks so much, so I put a fish tank in your fish tank. Anyway, this is one of the weirder games I think I've ever played. And as I was playing it, I was thinking about how this 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book, it's kind of, I think people misinterpret it as these are 1001 of the best games of all time. But sometimes I think some of the games in the book are just like, this is so weird and crazy, you just have to see it. Or it's so unique that you just have to see it. Sort of like, these are just 1001 games that you kind of have to see. So I'm guessing that's why they put it in there. Although, you know what? I will admit, I could possibly be completely out of touch with this. Because I do know that the main character, Lala here, who was called into action recently, Lala's Swingin' Report Show. And she really does kind of like give off a swinging vibe as she's giving her reports. Anyway, she has appeared in like Josie and the Pussycats, the film. She's appeared in like Virtua Fighter 5 as a cameo, Sonic spin-off games. Who knows? I can't put her culturally, you know, in terms of her significance because I have never heard of this game till I decided to play it for this channel. And again, this hit me as a weird game. Anyway, everyone's fleeing the spaceport. She's sauntering all in, all stylish, in her short. One thing I hope you can all get very comfortable with very quickly is there's going to be like every other shot is going to be up her skirt. There's no joke about that. It's literally, this is a very Japanese game. They are not afraid about sort of casual sexuality here. Now, this is a timing game, so the aliens are showing me what I have to do. I just have to press up 3 times, and you can see I just failed right there. Now, you may think, Jay, come on, down 3 times. You can do that. You're not stupid. And you would be correct in that when they say press right 3 times, look, I did it. There is something really weird going on with the timing here, where as soon as your turn starts, it's like if you don't press the button instantly, you fail the first move. and then you can't recover any of the other moves because you started your rhythm incorrectly. It's really weird. Like, if this were Rock Band or something, there would be things on the screen so you could see, oh, if I missed something, I have to speed up or slow down. This gives you none of that. And so you can see she failed. She's like having like a weird dance seizure there because she's failed. She's doing so bad. She's walking now. She's lost all confidence. She's kind of walking through the spaceport like, oh God, what's wrong with you? I'm an idiot. I cannot express to you how difficult the controls felt. And again, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a bad game and that nobody should go out and play this, but as someone who does not play rhythm games, my attempt to play this was bafflingly difficult. So all you have to do is press like left and shoot, shoot, shoot. And I couldn't even get that to work. Like, I was pressing the buttons, and I guess my timing was just off, and it didn't work. I think this game just requires a lot of practice. That's the conclusion I've come to, because near the end of my playthrough, you'll see I'm starting to actually get some of the rhythms down. Probably once you get the rhythms down, it's basically just like a long game of Simon Says, but just the timings are so precise. It was very challenging, and honestly, I just couldn't concentrate while I was playing, so like my commentary was kind of scattered. Which is why I decided to scrap the commentary I had while I was playing, come up with fresh commentary. I will also say that, you know, by about this time in the video, I had stopped even trying to comment, and I was just straight up trying to play the game. I was like, I have to know how to play this game. And I did contemplate maybe playing it for like half an hour and then resetting and trying again. But honestly, like, I just think this game is not for me. Like, look at that. I was pressing the direction they wanted. The timing was off, so she does this, like, stupid clown move. Like, she doesn't know what's going on. See, like, I'm pressing the buttons. I don't know. It's unfair. It's uncool. I don't know. Timing games just aren't for me. Do you guys ever have that? Is there, like, a certain genre of game that you're just garbage at? You know, like, maybe it's a first-person shooter. Maybe you love platformers, you love fighters, but, like, anytime your friends want to play a first-person shooter, you're like, oh, just shoot me, literally. I suck at these games. Or maybe, you know, like me, you're not very good at fighting games. Or maybe you suck at racing games. I feel like everyone has a couple genres of video games that they're not good at. I mean, nobody's good at everything, right? I had no idea that I was not very good at timing games, but apparently I'm not. One of the other cool trivia facts about this game is there's a character in the game called Space Michael, and that is a reference to Michael Jackson, and it's not just a reference, it is literally Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson actually went ahead and voiced a character for this game. So, you know, I mean, that's something. What else is interesting about this game? Oh, there was another pop star singer named, what's her name? Lady Miss Keir, who sued the dev team for stealing her appearance for the main character, Lala, here. So if you like Lala, you think she looks cool, Google Lady Miss Keir, you'll find her. She, I guess, looks similar with pink hair. She did lose a lawsuit, though, so Sega kind of won. It's kind of weird in the 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book. The review for this game literally starts off with that fact. It's like a whole paragraph about court cases. It's kind of weird. I don't know. One nice thing about this game, though, is that, you know, as bad as I'm doing, we're supposed to have 15% viewer ratings. I have 6%. I don't know what the percent is of. But you can see the hostages there. They're forced to dance. I'm supposed to shoot them with groove energy to rescue them. I don't think I rescue a single freaking hostage. But anyway, my view ratings are so low. I would think that people would want to watch this because isn't there something funny about watching people fail? I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out when I put this video up. Maybe it'll have low view ratings, and then I'll know that when I fail at video games, people don't want to see that. That's actually another question to ask you guys is, what do you find entertaining about Let's Plays? Like, is it funny to watch people fail, or is sort of the joy of Let's Plays watching someone do really, really well at a video game? I feel like on my channel we have a mix of that, because some games I'm quite good at. Other games I'm bad at. I think this is an extreme example. I'm usually not this bad at a game. But some of the games where I don't know them or I'm not that good at them, I'm not necessarily doing great, and I'm not necessarily getting far, but people seem to still enjoy them. So, you know, I'm kind of curious what you guys look for in these videos. You know, what your favorite part of a typical video is. So that's a curiosity that if anyone feels like indulging me, they can start up a conversation with me in the comments. Love to hear from you guys, as per usual. This game, okay, have you guys noticed how many up the skirt shots we're getting here? Like, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like, every shot is from the ground up. looking at this girl, and she's wearing such a short skirt. It's crazy. I noticed, I mean, you can't help but notice this when you're playing the game. It's like a very obvious point. I think this game, I read it was developed because they wanted to try to tap into the female gamer audience. And they said, you know, from their own research, females prefer puzzle and timing games. So that's why they kind of developed this game. Oh, look, she's really losing. She's like, it's like she's drunk. It's like the worse she does at dancing, the more intoxicated she becomes. Oh no, a rival! Penny something. We can't let her win. Hint, she's gonna win. Pudding. So Lala versus Pudding. Pudding on Channel 42.
Don't worry.
I don't believe the news is going to be around in 500 years, I gotta say. I don't see news reporters existing as they traditionally do. Or I mean, is the news going to like turn into some kind of reality show / dance-a-thon thing? Because this is bizarre. This is not traditional news, by the way. You don't have to have dance moves or look like that if you want to be a news reporter. But anyway, yeah, they figured that females prefer puzzly games, timing games. So they decided to make this, which I don't know is fair enough. I mean, I don't know tons of females who are like super into video games, but if you are, you're watching this, you know, is it true that you kind of prefer puzzle games over other types of games? I gotta say, like, when I do meet girls who are interested in video games, it's not that they're always interested in puzzle games. I feel like puzzle games are what casual gamers are interested in, but a real gamer, male or female, is not always super interested in puzzle games. There's many other genres of game that they're interested in. That's my own opinion. I don't know. And like, maybe it's just a cultural thing that females are less into video games generally, but that might just be a thing of like, when you're a kid, you know, if you're a boy, your parents buy you Lego. If you're a girl, they buy you, like, dolls. And then boys get interested in building things and playing with Legos and girls don't. But if society did it the other way around, there's no reason why girls would be interested in Lego and video games and stuff, too. So, I don't know. I'm just speculating here, guys. I'm literally just trying to think of fun things for us to talk about while I watch this bizarre game. Like, what is the aliens' endgame here? Let's assume that no space reporter came down to rescue the people from dancing. What are the aliens after? Just like an unlimited dance-a-thon? And like, she is not hustling at all. She's just like casually taking her time getting to these aliens. Like, if this were a real disaster, she's treating it way too nonchalantly. It's like she has inside information that she's completely safe. So now we're encountering an alien boss, which is a giant, weird, glowy pod that just falls out of a ship. That could be just alien garbage. It just fell out of the ship. And people are filming it. And it's going to come, and like all the aliens, it will challenge us to a dance-a-thon through which we are going to be able to try and dance. Here's around the time when I start to figure out how to do this. How to figure out the timing. Because again, like, see, I'm pressing the buttons that it tells me to, but I'm not pressing it at the exact moment it wants. So I start experimenting. Am I going too long? Am I going too early? And there, I get it correct right there. And I start to figure I'm not doing it fast enough. But again, even once I figure that out, once I get the first button down, I know I'm always going to hit it. But if I'm slightly off on my timing for the other buttons, then that throws the timing for all the subsequent buttons off, and then you just fail the whole run. So I think because of that, because of the whole timing thing, I just didn't like the gameplay. I don't know. It's my own opinion here, guys. Again, feel free to disagree with me. And you know, like, when we're thinking about this Space Channel 5, I would say that this is an interesting game to kind of check out, and it's such a bizarre game. Maybe you do need to know about it, but in terms of, like, would this be a game that I think most people wanted to play? Like, I had a hell of a hard time playing it, and I've played many, many games, right? The game like this, I don't know if it's a must-play. In fact, I'm putting myself on the line and saying, me personally, I think this is a game you should definitely 100% not bother playing, unless you're really into rhythm games. But if you're not into rhythm games, I could see this just being a frustrating and kind of annoying affair, as I kind of found it. But hey, I mean, that's my own opinion. You know, you guys are free to disagree. You can let me know in the comments if you think I got it right, or if you think this is a bizarre game and the controls sound horrible, you don't want to play it, or if you think, you know what, Jay, you just don't know about rhythm. What you don't know about rhythm games could fill a library, which is fair enough, because again, I'm making no claims to be a rhythm game expert. I'm just speaking as a guy who doesn't play rhythm games, experiencing a rhythm game, and it was horrible. It was just horrible. But hey, I try to keep a positive outlook on things, so, you know, again, if you're a rhythm person, you might enjoy this game. Now, in this boss battle here, this thing has witnessed our awesome dance moves, and it has been blown away. So now we gotta blow it up in the mouth with our laser beam, and eventually we'll kill it. And kinda, that will be that. So, and this ends my playthrough. I didn't get further than this, so I don't even know what else to say about this game. Guys, if you have enjoyed watching me fail my way through this level for some reason, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this game and what you thought of my inability to play it. Because most games I can get further in, this one I didn't. If I can't play a game, would you guys want me to like not put it up and spend like weeks trying to get better at it, or would you want me to just put it up and get it over with? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below how we should handle this situation in future. It's a rare situation, though, as I say, so hopefully it won't come up too much more in this book. And so I failed, and my show is canceled, and that's basically that. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourselves, and don't commit to any dance battles you can't finish. Peace.